If you're shopping the replay, let me know. All right, let's see. Hello, hello. If you're hopping on live with me, say hey in the comments. Let me know that you can hear me. So hello, let me know you can hear me. Let me know that you can see things okay. This is the first time that we're using this particular video platform for our live sales. So hopefully you're here and you can hear me and you're super excited. Okay. We're gonna do a raw fleece shopping. So you're gonna comment to claim with code and any word or emoji. And we have free shipping in the United States tonight. On your order of $75 or more. All right, someone comment, let me know you can see and hear me okay. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, I want you to head over to the website. And it's shop.kobiacove.com. Because I don't know if they're going to show me comments from Facebook and Instagram. I mean, Facebook and YouTube as well, or if it's just on the site. So let me know. Okay, I see. Hi, oh, hello. Okay, so here we go. It's not showing me your guys' names. So what we're going to do to claim is... to claim, I want you to add your name. Okay, so to claim, let's add your name and the claim code. Since this is new, we're just trying it out, but we're gonna sell some awesome raw fleeces tonight. So it's not showing me your names. So you're gonna have to claim with your name and then the code to claim. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. And then I have a fun little thing here. All right, there's a poll. You guys play around with this with me. I added a poll. You should see something that says, what's your favorite Icelandic fleece color? And you can vote. Put in your vote on the poll. I'd love to know. I'd love to know that this poll thing works. You have 35 seconds left. 35 seconds. Do you guys see the poll? I don't see it on mine. Interesting, interesting. That's okay if you don't see it. I didn't see it when I went to go look at mine. Oh, I see someone said black. Someone got it. Okay, cool. All right, so the poll works. I'm not sure where to access it, which is interesting. Okay, so Tony, I can see your name. I wonder why I can see your name and not other people's names. Tony, let me know. Are you on the website shopping or are you on like Facebook? Hi, Jackie. Off to a great start. My cat helped me. Awesome. Cool. So Jackie, where are you right now watching the live? And then Tony, where are you right now watching the live? I would love to know, since this is a new system that I'm using, and because I can see Tony's name, but I can't see Jackie's name unless you put it in the comments. You're on the website. I typed my name. Okay, cool. So if you guys want to, thank you, Tony. If you guys want to type your name in, there's probably somewhere when you join the chat that you can put your name in on the website. So it's shop.copiacove.com, that I can see your name. So I can see Tony's name, which is awesome. Okay, who's ready to get started? Who's excited? We're gonna do raw fleece first. We have 9 raw fleeces from our fall shearing, and last raw fleece sale, if you guys remember, I actually had quite a few. Oh, I see Ellen's name. Ellen's on the website. I can see your name. Awesome. So if you guys can hop over to the website, that would be amazing. And also I'm open to feedback if you like this, don't like this. We're trying it out instead of like a Facebook Live or a Instagram Live. So I have 9 fleeces. 8 of them are lamb fleeces and 1 of them is a yearling fleece. And if you remember it wasn't 2022, it was 2021 fleeces. I had so many gorgeous fleeces. Hey Jen, I can see your name. Okay, cool. Okay, that's working good. All right, I can see Jen, Ellen, and Tony. So in 2021, we had a really good year for fleeces. It was like really extraordinary. If you guys remember, I probably said a number of times, like, we've never had such gorgeous fleeces. And then in 2022, unfortunately, we didn't have the same conditions. So that's why I only have 9, because I only want to show you guys the best raw fleeces that I have, meaning they're the cleanest, they're the most uniform, they have minimal tip breakage. So what happened in 2022, which is what you're gonna see today, is seeds. So there was a lot of seeds in the fleeces. And so the ones that are dirtier, right, they have more seeds and things in them, are better going to the mill, because the mill can get a lot of that stuff out. And then there were a lot of really weak tips also. So it was just an interesting year for fleeces, which is why we don't have as many. So get your typing fingers ready. Here's the deal for tonight. Shipping in the USA is free on your order of $75 or more. So 75 or more, ships for free. I'm gonna write down your claims and I will invoice you. However, I need you to send me a message with your email address and whatever display name that you're using. So like Jen, just say, hey, it's Jen, and then just send me your email address. And there's on the website in the bottom right, there's a little chat box. You can just use that chat box when you hop off the sale to send me your email address and then your display name. So we're claiming, so I have raw fleeces, and then let me put up another poll to see if that works. Let's see. Obviously, we're gonna shop raw fleeces first because I have it out on the table. But after raw fleeces, lamb roving. And I also got in some new spindles and bowls, which I'm super excited to show you. I just got them today, actually. And a really cool nitty knotty, which I'm also very excited to show you. Look at how cool that is. So this is an Osberg replica nitty knotty. So it's a skein winder. Anyway, I have this and then some spindles and some new bowls to show you. And then also some null binding needles and hair pins, like little hair thingies. So I have those to show you too. If you guys want to hang out with me that long, but obviously we'll start with the raw fleece. Okay, everyone's like, raw fleeces. Okay, well, we're in luck because we're doing raw fleeces first. Woohoo! Cool. All right, thanks for playing around with me. Melanie, hello. Oh, black, yeah. Okay, so I have 1 white, which is this one. I have 1 badger face. I have a couple of blacks, and a couple of grays. So get your little fingers ready to claim. This is a lamb fleece. I was showing you guys locks on it earlier. This one has 8 to 10 inch locks, really clean. It's heavily skirted, and I removed the back, so the back was a little bit matted and the tips were a little bit weak down the spine. It has some light VM, which is pretty much not a whole lot by my standard. It is a bright white fleece, so some Icelandic gets that pigmentation. It's like a rusty pigmentation, but this one is a bright white all the way throughout, which is super nice. And it's 32 ounces. Here's the code, $66, W32. So that's the code to claim, W32, and then just put a word or emoji, and I will write your claim down. I'll invoice you this evening. I'll ship first thing on Monday, and free shipping on your order of 75 or more. So this is the only white fleece. It's a super ultra premium. If you guys didn't hear, we didn't have the best year for fleeces, so the ones I'm showing you are like the really amazing, outstanding, super clean ones. So this is the white, 32 ounces, $66. And here's the info on it. From Montana Icelandic Sheep. So who here is a first timer when it comes to Icelandic fleece, and then who has done stuff with it before? And if you've done stuff with it before, let me know if you hand spin or if you use it for craft projects. Let me know. And then I ship my fleeces and store them in paper, so don't be alarmed when you get it in the mail and it's a paper sack. Fleeces like to breathe, and also it's more eco-friendly for us to use paper. So that's the only white one. And then I have one badger face. Where did you go, badger face? Oh, over here. So here is badger face. And this one is heavily skirted. I removed the entire shoulder and back off of this one because the back was matted. I think just because it was like they got a little more rain and there was just a lot more seeds this year. That's why we don't have that many fleeces this year for you, because the rest went to the mill. So the ones you're seeing are the super duper nice ones. So this is badger face. So this is when the sheep are kind of like a tanny cream color and their bellies are black. Here we go. And then this one has a really nice lock on it. So pretty, I know. So it's a creamy color. So the tog is kind of the cream color, and then you'll see the fell, which is the soft, downy coat, has some like graying, and some of the badger faces are almost blue. And this one's super soft. All the lamb fleeces are really, really soft, but it ranges. So see how it's like, it's a gray, but it looks almost bluey. And this is the only badger face I have tonight. And then when it's spun up, it's kind of an oatmeal color. Spindle spin. So I see, hi Andre. Okay, so someone, I think maybe he's on Facebook. I spindle spin and have been using my harsh fleece for peg loom weaving. I make hats mostly, but is that Mary? But I think I'll try weaving with a blend someday. Yeah, so most of my customers hand spin these right out of the bag because they're nice and soft and pretty clean. So Icelandic is low lanolin, and the fleeces I'm showing you tonight are really, really clean. So this one, heavy skirt on this one, it's 20 ounces. The locks are 7 to 10 inches. It's nice and soft. The back has some super crimp to it. It has little to no VM in it. The code to claim is F20, and it's $49. So when you claim, I'll verbally confirm. Like I'll say, Amika, you got F20, and I'll invoice you after the sale. You can just use the chat feature on the website to send me your name and your email address. So it's Jackie. Oh, my cat hit the keyboard before. Oh, okay, I got it. So you can either enter your name or not. Naughty Nana, hello, welcome. We're on fleece number 2 of 9 tonight. This is the only badger face lamb, and that's the code to claim, and the price, free shipping, $75 or more in the United States. I'll ship first thing Monday. So that is the badger face. I don't have any Morit, so I don't have any brown fleeces this year to show you guys. Do you guys love the smell of raw fleece? I do. It's kind of strange to say, but it's like a lanolin-y smell, I guess. It doesn't smell like barnyard or anything. It's a nice smell. So that was the only badger face. And then do you guys want to do black or grays next? Because that's all I have left. Blacks or grays? I have 1, 2, 3 blacks and 4 grays. Someone said black earlier. No. You don't like the smell of fleece? Okay, black. Okay, so the first black one I'm going to show you is really cool. I love this one. This is definitely my pick for the fleeces I'm showing you. And I don't know that I've ever seen a lamb fleece like this before. Some of the adults get silvering like this, but the lambs don't. So this one was super interesting. And definitely my pick. It's really soft. And I was curious. It's kind of all over the place, but I was curious with this fleece what it would look like if it was spun up a little bit. So I twisted up some so I could show you. I love the smell of fleeces too. Okay, it's not just me. Okay, mix it up. All right, so this one, it's black. It's actually genetically black, but it has silvering in the thell throughout the whole fleece. It's so interesting. So the tips are a little bit browned, which is typical of a lot of Icelandic lamb fleeces. And then it's black, and then it's silvered in the thell. So I spun up, I twisted up a little bit of it. And it's like this cool, like blacky brown heather. It's amazing. And it's super soft. It's a really cool color. And let's see, it's a blacky brown with silver. I skirted it super lightly. It has light VM, so this one probably has, I mean, I wouldn't ever show you guys a super dirty fleece, but out of all the fleeces, it probably has the most VM in it, which is super light. And then I left the back in on this fleece, and the tips are real tender on it. So all the lamb fleeces are gonna have tender tips, but this one is like especially, this wasn't from the back, this was from the breeching, and it's okay, but there's some locks along the spine that have some tender tips. And then the locks are 7 to 10 inches, 35 ounces. Code to claim is B35 and it's $70. I really like this one. So I have 2 more black fleeces and 4 grays. And then I pulled some lamb roving to show you. That's not on the website. And then I got some brand new spindles and all binding needles and bowls that I want to show you. That was B53, $70. I'm sorry, B35, my goodness. And to claim, you just type in the code and then a word or emoji. Just be sure to send me your email address after the sale. Okay, next up, let's do a gray. Tony said let's mix it up. Super soft lamb fleece. And if you don't know, these are from our Montana Icelandic sheep. This is the biggest of the grays. And I think, I don't know, it's kind of a toss-up for me. My favorite between like the Moritz and the grays. But like a Moritz gray is probably my favorite, but that's pretty rare in our flock. Okay, super soft. Something about the gray ones, I don't know if it's just the color or if they're actually softer. If they just look softer, if they actually are. Okay. This one is 30 ounces. It's lightly skirted. I left the back on this one, so the tips are pretty weak on this one throughout. Let me pull a lock for you. And the locks are 5 to 8 inches. This looks a little bit more than 8 inches to me though. Yeah, the tips on this one are weak through the whole thing. So this was kind of from the britching or the shoulder. So weak tips on it, but super pretty. It has a little bit of vegetable matter down the spine, but other than that, it's really clean. So here's part of the spine. And this one's 30 ounces, $62. H30 is the code to claim. And it's the biggest of the grays. Pretty, pretty. Look at how pretty that is, the back of it. Oh my gosh. So if you haven't bought Icelandic from us before, our roving and most of our raw fleeces are from our lambs, which is basically the softest Icelandic you'll ever get. That one was H30. So if you've maybe gotten some adult Icelandic and thought it was coarse, you're probably right. Icelandic is not super soft, but our lamb fleeces are pretty dang soft. This one is a black fleece, and this one is the blackest of the black. So this is about as black as an Icelandic fleece gets. This is what we call a mouflon, which means its belly and under his chin was white. So there's a little bit of white in there around the edges of this fleece. This one actually stayed fairly intact, which is pretty cool. Lamb fleeces tend not to stay together very well. Really, really soft and silky. Pull some locks for you. So this is a pretty black. The tips aren't super faded. They're pretty black. Ellen, you got H30. Congratulations. That's a beautiful one, that gray fleece. So blackest of the black here. The locks are 8 to 9 inches. And it's very lightly skirted. I did remove the shoulder and the neck because they had a lot of VM in them, a lot of those seeds. It has light VM throughout the rest of it, but I removed the worst part. It has good tips throughout. 8 to 9 inch locks, 29 ounces. And the code to claim is B29 and it's $60. All right. Are you ready for another gray one? And let me know if you have any questions too. That one's just like a soft, squishy pillow. So that's B29, $60. We'll do this gray one. Sometimes I have to try to figure out how to unroll these guys. They're like little Velcro locks. They like to stick to each other. Oh, there we go. That one's not too bad. Okay. This one's really pretty. I think all the grays are really pretty, but especially when they have that like really steep kind of light to like super dark tips. Because gray lambs are born solid. So they're either born solid black or solid murret, which is brown. And B29, let's see. I see Tony for B29 first. So B29 is going to Tony. Thank you. I do see your claim to Melanie. I just saw it come in after Tony's. But we have a couple, we have one more black one to show and then that other one that's available. Make sure I set that one aside for Tony. All right, so this one Really, really pretty. Lots of, it seems like a lot of fell on this one. Really, really soft, really gorgeous. So this one has 8 to 11 inch locks. I do believe that's the longest fleece that we have tonight. And this is it for my fleeces until the fall, you guys, just so you know, or just these ones. So it has good tips. I lightly skirted it, but I did remove the back on this one. 28 ounces. H28, and this one's 59. So I do believe it's the longest lamb fleece we have. I did remove the back on it. It has good tips. Really, really clean, this one. Really light to no VM. Beautiful gray. Hi, Karen. Thanks for joining. H28 I see for Miss Melanie. Melanie's visa, thanks Tony. All right, Melanie. Really gorgeous one. Got H28. All right, I got you down for that. And then we'll do a black one next. There is one more gray that I'll show you also, but we'll do the black one next. So most of our fleeces are going to the mill this year, in case you guys missed that. Just because a lot of the backs were felted, and then they had more seeds, like little bitty grass seeds, not like burrs, but just little grass seeds in them. And they were just a little too dirty for me to want to have you guys get them. So we're gonna have lots and lots at the mill this year. All right, that one's for Melanie. This is the last black one. There is that black, gray, brown one that I showed earlier. This one is a blacky brown. I heavily skirted this one. It has kind of a moderate amount of VM in it. So I removed the back and the shoulder and the neck off of this one. And this one has those brown tips on them. But it's black. It's a black one just with brown tips. So this will spin up to be like a warm brown. I call it like a lamb brown. I mean a lamb black, not brown. A lamb black, because our lamb, it's just like a warm black. And then this is black up here. It's just the lanolin. The lanolin in it that makes it kind of cloudy. And this one is it has good tips throughout, 8 to 9 inch locks, so it's fairly uniform. It's 24 ounces. And B24 is the code to claim. Yeah, it was. I think they just got exposed to a little bit more rain. Certainly over the year before that, where it was like a super drought for us. And then more seeds too, I think just because there was just more moisture. B24 I have for Melanie. Congratulations. Yeah, last year, well, I guess it was 2021. Those fleeces were all just, I don't know, you guys, I think I must have sold raw lamb fleeces. I must have sold 30, 40, something like that. It was crazy. And this year I only have 9. Only 9. And it's not to say that we're not using the other fleeces. They're just going to the mill to be processed into roving and bats. All right. So this is the last gray lamb fleece, but I have one gray yearling fleece. So the yearlings that don't lamb, because we do expose all our yearlings to rams, so they have a chance to lamb as a yearling. The ones that don't have lambs have really nice fleeces. So this one is a lamb fleece, and then the next one and last one that I'll show you is a yearling that didn't have a lamb, so that their fleeces are always super nice when they don't lamb. This one's pretty too. The grays are so photogenic. Let's just all agree on that. All right, this one's really soft. All the lamb fleeces are, but this one feels particularly nice and soft. Pull some locks for you. Has some nice crimpiness down the kind of the back. And this one, it has 8 to 9 inch locks. It's very lightly skirted, but I did remove the back on this one. Yeah, this one, there's something very soft about this one. Extra soft. It has little to no VM in it, really, really clean. Good tips throughout. It's 24 ounces. And the code on this one, H24, and it's $54. It's a pretty one. Look at that right there. Just pet it, pet it. It's super nice. Karen, most of our wool went directly to spinners this past fall. I didn't send any off to the mill. Yeah, you must have had different weather than us. we definitely were fleece challenged. Tony, H24 is for you. Congratulations. Pretty. So the lamb fleeces I have left, I have that blacky brown gray that I had spun up a little, twisted up a little bit of its fiber, which was my pick for this year, because I don't even know how that color happened, to be honest. It doesn't make any sense. We have one white lamb fleece. We have one badger face lamb fleece. And then the yearling fleece that I have not showed you yet, which I'll show you next. Pretty little fleece, Tony. Look at it. Just like, let's just oogle at it one last time before it goes in the bag. All right, here comes the yearling. So if you guys want to see the white, the badger face, or that blacky brown gray, again, or if you missed it, let me know, and we'll do that. This is the yearling. So this was a yearling ewe that didn't lamb, so she could put some of her goodies into her fleece instead of her milk. And notably coarser than the lamb fleeces. But very gorgeous. She's sitting sideways right now, so her butt's over there and her shoulders are up over here. Maybe I'll try to spin her a little bit. And this one is semi-intact. This would be cool to like do a wet felted piece with, because you could take the chunks and kind of piece her back together. She has quite a lot more tog than any of the lamb fleeces, which I think makes it super nice for wet felting. I'm trying to get some locks without pulling all the, leaving all the fell out. She looks super clean. Trying to get a good sample here for you. So light gray, heavily skirted, which means I took most of the back and the neck off. Very little VM, 6 to 10 inch locks, and that she's semi-intact. 36 ounces. SG7 is the code to claim. Yeah, this is a really classic Icelandic fleece. $68 SG7 is the code to claim for her. Whoa! She went flying. So free shipping in the USA on your order of $75 or more. And if you guys don't want to see, so there's 3 lamb fleeces available still that I showed earlier, and no one said they wanted to see them again, so we can move on to roving, I think. You guys want to move on to roving? Melanie, okay. Yes, gonna be felted. You have to tag me or send me a picture. So SG7 is for Miss Melanie. I'll set her aside. All right, so the rovings I have to show you, mostly lamb rovings. Let me bring up the lamb. And then I have one that's not a lamb roving. That would be good for like crocheting a rug or craft projects, or if you're learning how to spin. But we'll do that one last. All right. So we have eggshell, light oatmeal and oatmeal. We'll do those first. And then we have light gray and medium gray. So let me see how pizzazzy I can get. This one is eggshell. Eggshell. This one is the light oatmeal. Light oatmeal, and this one's oatmeal. Let's see if they look any different with the lights. So super subtle difference between eggshell, light oatmeal, and oatmeal. Her card went. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, lamb roving, it's really soft. With the lights, you might not see a huge difference, but there is a difference. Eggshell, light oatmeal, oatmeal. And with the eggshell, here's what we have. We have one 8-ounce and 1 16 ounce. So eggshell first, which is this one, really soft, lamb roving. The 8 ounce is E29, and then the 16 ounce is E56. So $29 for the 8 ounce, $56 for the 16 ounce. And that's the eggshell. In the spring, truck needs a garage area and winter studio space. It's cold in Canada. Light oatmeal, which is this one here. We have 2 8 ounce and 1 16 ounce. LM29 for the 8 ounce. LM56 for the 16 ounce. So $29 for the 8 ounce of the light oatmeal and $56 for the 16 ounce of the light oatmeal. And then last of these three, we also have light gray and gray over there that I'll show you as well. So this one is oatmeal. We have 1 of the 8 ounce and 1 of the 16 ounce. TL29 for the 8 ounce oatmeal and TL56 for the 16 ounce of oatmeal. Eggshell, light oatmeal, and oatmeal. All right, light gray and gray. I can really see a difference in the color from over here, but not from over there. It's interesting. Okay. This is the gray. There's just 1 of the 16 ounce. So this one right here, soft Montana lamb wool Icelandic. M56 for the gray. That's the only one, is the 16 ounce. And then this one is the light gray. Light gray. And the light gray we have 2 8 ounce and 1 16 ounce. So the light gray is LG29 or LG56, so that's the 8 ounce and that's the 16 ounce. And then M56 is for the 16 ounce of the gray. It's this one right here. So light gray and gray. It's hard to tell with the lights, but they are different. So this one is for you. Really, really nice and soft and gorgeous. And then if you're claiming tonight, you can use the chat feature in the bottom right of the website to send me your email address and your name that you used to claim. So I will invoice you tonight. I ship first thing on Monday, free shipping in the United States on your order of $75 or more. So this is all the roving we have. The eggshell, the light oatmeal here, and the oatmeal, this one, and then the light gray up here. Woo, focus, come on, there we go. All right, next up, I just got some brand new things in from the guy that makes all my spindles and my bowls. I'm really excited to show you. These are not on the website yet. You guys are getting first dibs. Oh, I have one more roving to show you. Hang on, getting ahead of myself. So I have one more roving. And that's, it's an adult roving, but still pretty soft. especially if you're used to other Icelandic wools. All their stuff is pretty soft. This one, I have two. I don't know where his card went though. Where's your card? Oh, here it is. Okay, I have two. These are 17 ounces, F56. Hopefully you guys can see that. So 17 ounces, F56 for this guy. It's really soft for an adult, so it must be from yearlings. And it's kind of this like variegated dark gray to kind of like a medium gray. And we call this fat roving because we have the mill do it as wide as possible, which is fun. So still pretty soft. Tony F56, you got one. There's one left, 17 ounces. Oh, sorry guys. Melanie, also F56 for you. So the fat roving is gone. Fun, I can't wait to see what you guys make. Karen, best roving of the evening. Isn't that one fun? Thanks, Karen. And then I see Ellen got LG56. So I got you down for roving, Ellen, the 16 ounces of the light gray. And I think I got everybody. So if I didn't see your claim, I didn't see it, so put it in again. So that's all the roving. That's all the raw fleeces. Tony and Melanie have great taste. And Karen too. Absolutely. And Ellen. All of you ladies. Okay, nice. All right. Set this one aside. So that's all the raw fleece and roving. And now I have super fun stuff. I literally just got these today from my wood guy. All right, so we have a Nitty Naughty. This is a Osberg replica. It's the only one I got. These are null binding needles, 7-inch, 4.5-inch, and then curved. I have they're not pins, they're like hair decor. And these are also replicas. The designs are replicas from Viking burials. Nitty Naughty, you guys saw, and then I have 3 Osberg replica spindles. So these are Viking spindles, and 1 new lasered spindle. So there are a few spindles on the website too, but these are the new ones that are on the site. I thought this one was really fun for Valentine's Day coming up. And then I have 5 bowls. So these are for support spindle spinning. Red cedar. This one is butternut wood. I have a walnut. And then persimmon with a copper liner. And then this one is fir with a bronze liner. So we'll go through them one by one, but these are all new, not in the shop. Let's start with the Nitty Naughty. So this is a Viking replica Nitty Naughty. It's one piece, it does not come apart. It's walnut S180. So it's $180. S180 is the code to claim. So it's from the Osberg Viking ship burial in black walnut. It's handmade in the United States. It's a scanning tool. So if you do any like historical reenactments, or you just want to do things the old way, this is the nitty naughty for you. The scanning tool. S180. Ooh. Sorry, I keep moving my thing. S180, 180, handmade in black walnut. And all the woods are Midwestern woods. They're not foreign woods, they're all from here. Okay, let's do spindles. You guys want spindles next? Let's do some spindles. So let's do the laser one first. So this baby is white holly wood for the whorl, and it's lasered with hearts. And the shaft is oak. It's a 66-gram spindle. H54 is the code to claim, so it's $54. I have a couple more lasered ones on the website. I actually did pull them if you wanted to see them spin. Oh, my arm's in the way, sorry. Here we go. They're all really nicely balanced. They're all handmade in the United States. So this one's H54. I really like these ones because they just spin and spin and spin and spin. You could use them supported or as a drop spindle. So that one's H54. And then the 3 new Osberg replica spindles here. We'll go lightest to heaviest. How about that? So this one's the lightest. This one's HK52. And this one is an Osberg Viking burial replica. It's a drop spindle. It's spalted hackberry wood for the whorl. And the shaft is oak. And it's 24 grams, the weight on this one. I am not super proficient with a really light spindle. I really like heavier ones because they just spin and spin and spin. But if you like a finer weight yarn, I think a lighter spindle is what gives you that. And it's really cool. I have some distaffs, some new distaffs coming as well, but I just really love all the old drawings of Viking women spinning, and you know, they would fill up a spindle with wool and they'd stick it in the top of their distaff or in their belt, so they'd have a bunch of these with them, and they walk around and spin all day basically, because Vikings used wool yarn for their sails on their ships, so they needed a lot of yarn. So that one's HK52. It's $52, and it's spalted hackberry whorl. There's that little bub. The next one is PA52. This one is a persimmon, spalted persimmon whorl. It has an oak shaft. It's 34 grams, the weight on that one. Again, it's Osberg replica. There we go. And the Osberg replicas are all notched at their tips. The lasered one has a hook. So again, really good for any sort of historical reenactment kind of spinning, or if you just want to do things the old way. And the last spindle, new spindle that I have, again, there's a few on the website if you want to add one of those to your order. This one is a red cedar whorl. Notched at the tip. Ooh, there it is. And this one's 50 grams, so this is by far the heaviest of the Osberg. And it's red cedar, whorl, and a cherry shaft. That's pretty. RC 52 for the cedar. All right, and then the bowls up next. So this one that I was spinning on is the butternut wood. Don't ask me what a butternut is. I don't know, but I've seen a butternut tree, but this is butternut wood. It's 3 and 3¾ inch wide and 2½ inch tall. And the code to claim is B35, so 35 is the price. B35 is the code to claim. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's a wormy butternut. Lots of character on this one. B35. This one's walnut, so W35 for the walnut. Isn't walnut just a beautiful wood? And this one is 3½ inches wide and 2½ inches tall. W35. Yeah. Cedar next, so this is red cedar. If you wanted to match it up with the spindle, that would be pretty together. R35 for the cedar bowl. And this one is 2 5/8 inch tall and 2 3/8 inch wide. Red cedar from the Midwest of the United States, made here, of course. And then we have the two that have the liners. So the one on the top is spalted wormy persimmon with a copper liner, and this one is a fir wood with a bronze liner. Both super pretty. So PC 39, so $39 for the ones with the liners. Copper liner on that one. And this one's 2 5/8 tall and 2 5/8 wide. PC 39 for the spalted wormy persimmon with the copper liner. And then this is FB 39, which is the fir. With the bronze liner. And this one is 3 inches tall and 2½ inches. No, 3 inches wide and 2½ inches tall. All right, so those are all the new spindles and bowls. And then we have this. There's that nitty naughty if you missed it. So let me see if I can zoom in here. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. Okay. So I have the 3 nail binding needles and the 3 hair, what are they called? Hair picks? Yeah, hair sticks. My goodness, hair sticks. So let's start with hair sticks. This would be nice if you had like a bun or if you had your Renaissance hairdo. These are replicas of hair sticks. Walnut, white holly, and cherry. And they are, the code to claim is H20, so $20 each. Just let me know if you want walnut, white holly, or the cherry. And they're 6 inches long. They're not super sharp at the tip. So H20, let me know walnut, white holly, or cherry. I switched their order, sorry guys. Not to make it more confusing. Or put all 3 in your hair, oh my gosh. Gorgeous, okay. Those are the hair sticks. And then these are the nail binding needles. So the nail binding needles are $10 each. Doesn't matter which one or which size, just let me know which one you want. So these are the only 3 7-inch that I have. There's maple, in the middle is cherry, and on the end is walnut. So L10 for long, for the 7-inch. I have 1 maple, which is this one. I have 1 cherry, which is this one. These are nail binding needles. You can also use them for tapestry weaving. And then 1 walnut, which is the dark one. The eye is nice and big. So maple, cherry, walnut, and it's L10, and let me know which one you want. And then we have the 4.5 inch. So these are S10, so these are $10 each. These are all maple. I have cherry on my website if you prefer a cherry one, but the maple ones are actually much rarer, this type of maple. It's like this lacy maple it's super rare. S10 for the 4.5 inch. Again, great for nail binding, tapestry, weaving. And I just have these 5, and I have maybe 2 of the cherry ones on the website. And then I have the curved ones. So the curved ones are C10. And I just have these 3, and these are the cherry heartwood. So curved, and they're 4.5 inch. Also, this one's kind of sharp. And C10. And this is all I have for you guys tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you want to add anything from your website or from the live sale to your order, let me know. I'd love your feedback on how you like this setup with this. Tony got you for C10 with this new live on the website. I got Tony for a curved one. Do you have a preference, Tony? A, B, or no, A, B, or C? We'll review your shop and message you. Great, Karen, thanks. You can use the message on the website, or you can find me on Facebook too, or Instagram. Tony, got this one for you. And then Karen, 1 7-inch in cherry. So that's this one. Let me write that down. And then let me know, Karen, which curved one you want, B or C. And then if you claim tonight, make sure you send me a message with your email address and I'll invoice you tonight. And then we'll ship first thing on Monday. I would like B. Okay, so this one for Karen. So this is the last curved one I have. Thank you, ladies. All right, that is it for tonight, unless anyone wants to see something again. Send me a message with your email. You get free shipping on your order 75 or more. You can add anything from the website, or if you want to review the live sale, there are 3 lamb fleeces left. There's a white one, a badger face, which is like a oatmeal-y creamy one, and then that blacky brown heathered one. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. I hope you like this setup. This is that blacky brown heathered one. The woodworking's beautiful. I'm just getting used to supported spindle spinning. Haven't mastered it yet. Enjoyed the sale. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Jackie. Thanks for hopping on. Well, that's it for tonight. You can certainly send me a message if you have any questions, but do send me, again, your email address if you claim tonight, and let me know if you want to add anything from the website. Thanks.